I have here the Irregular Defense FEER cheek riser for the Magpul, CTR, or MOE stocks. The one I have here is the 0.5 inch variant. They come in a 0.25, 0.5, and a 0.75 inch height. The cheek risers can go around $50 to $70 depending if there's a sale or not. I will post the price on the screen. The cheek riser can easily clip into place using the holes here. It is fairly simple. It's got, depending on if you want it in the rear position or the forward position, you're going to line up the nubs to where the holes are. So if you want it in the rear position, you just flip it and push down, or the forward position where the nubs are in the front. And clicks into place. I bought the riser because I was having issues with inconsistent sight picture and increase in visual recoil, as I was not getting a proper cheek weld. With running a 193 mount for my LPVO caused me to only get a chin weld. This cheek riser helped with that issue, as it allows me now to get a proper cheek weld with a higher mounted optic. The features I can list off the cheek riser is that it can attach in 2 different spots on the stock, at least with the CTR or MOE stocks from Magpul. They can either attach from the forward end or the rear position, allowing for the actuation of the charging handle. The way I have the cheek riser configured is I have it in the more forward position on the stock. I used to run it in the rear position, but as I kept shooting and dry firing and using the rifle, I noticed that the cheek riser being in the rearward position was causing a lot of neck straining, as I had to scoop my head back to be able to meet the riser, causing unnecessary tension on my neck. Because of that issue, I moved the cheek riser in the more forward position, allowing my neck to be more relaxed. If you do place the cheek riser in the forward position, you will only be able to actuate the charging handle when the stock is fully out or 1 click in. If you put the stock anywhere closer, the charging handle will not be able to go all the way back to fully actuate the bolt. If you place the cheek riser in the rear position, you'll be able to actuate the charging handle in any position the stock is in with no issues. Other observations I've made is that the cheek riser does not get in the way of offset dots, which is awesome. The cheek riser is on the more expensive side. When looking at different options from Magpul, only being 20 bucks and can cover most of the stock, looks a little bit more appealing than this riser. This riser does have the benefit of having different heights for folks who use taller optics, and you can change its placement. I will make a note that if you do run a lower riser, that you can negate having to deal with buying a cheek riser, as you should be able to get a good cheek weld with the stock, unless you have a different shaped neck or face. In those instances where you do need a higher mount and you still want to maintain a cheek weld, this cheek riser can come in handy. I hope that you enjoyed this video and have a great day.